Hello everyone, today I am making another video that it's kind of like a tutorial but not really. This is a video on how you can do 3D with just one camera, but it has to be in specific conditions. Or for the best results in specific conditions. And this is something I've seen from a few content creators out there, and usually it's done with drone footage because everything's stabilized, everything can be put in specifically because it's all done through a computer. And you could also do this in real life if you had a dolly track, but let me explain what I'm talking about. So essentially what you would do is you would take one camera and move it horizontally from left to right or right to left, and you can take two different time codes from that same footage and create a 3D image out of this. Of course, this will work best if you're filming static objects like maybe a house or a mailbox. Trees are a little iffy because of the wind, but if it's not windy out, then that might work as well. Today, just to keep things simple, I'm going to be using 3ds Max in order to show you guys what I'm talking about. So this is the thing that I've been using for the last few videos for the volume tests, and I have my 3D camera rigs right here. As you can see, they split apart, and we're going to make a whole new camera. So I'm going to Control C. We're going to turn target off, so that's one less thing we got to worry about. We're going to set it straight 0, and then let's see, 0, 0, 0. I just like centering things to get my bearings a little bit better. Alright, so how high up are these? Oh yeah, they're 2 feet off the ground. Okay. Do that. And how far back are they? I believe they are 16 feet. Yeah. So we are going to take this camera. We're going to call it, we'll call it center camera, just because. And we're going to have it over here on the left side. We don't necessarily actually need to have it that far to the left. Actually, we'll start it on the right. Okay, so we're going to take this footage. Now, this is also a cool thing you can do with movies that have come out that aren't in 3D. I've done it with a few other TV shows. If you can do a screen capture from it, you can take two time codes and put them together to make a 3D image. It's a really cool thing to do. Like I said, especially for films that didn't come out in 3D, it's just neat. I've done it for Star Wars: The Clone Wars. I believe I've done it for a movie called Red Dawn. I believe it was called Red Dawn. Not 100% sure. And I've been meaning to go back through Clone Wars and take a few screen grabs to see if I can get some cool 3D shots, or more cool 3D shots. But anyway, we're going to start this here. And we're going to set key. Boop. And then we're going to move this down to 100 because we don't really need to use up the entire time bar, whatever. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to move it a little bit farther, just so we can. There. Let me see. Yeah. So this is like a really short kind of move over. Usually, if movies or films do this, it's going to be longer, or it's going to be over a longer, take or whatever. But we're just going to do a short one here to keep things simple. And of course, we're going to put it like that. Oh wait, I forgot to change one thing. Range. There we go. Gotta have good range. So we're going to, let's see, 2D to 3D, one camera. And like I said, you can do this in real life with a drone. I've seen a lot of drone footage, and if I remember to, I'll link it into the description of where you can check that out yourself. But here we go. That's good. And we're going to render that. And I will come back when it's done rendering. Okay, so the animation has finished rendering. Unfortunately, for some reason, I can't just put the video file, the render output, into my editing program, so I'm going to have to upload it to YouTube, so I will come back once that is done. Okay, now we have the video downloaded and ready to go. I'm going to stretch this out a bit, and we're going to take a look at it. Oh wait, I want to turn something off. This. Boom. Okay. Looks pretty good. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy, or we just place it down here again. And we shall, you don't need to really change it by much, depending on how much volume you want. Depends on how far down the line. But we're just going to do it a little bit. We're going to do it a few frames in. We're going to do 10 frames to see what we get. That looks like it deleted both videos. Really? Hold on a minute there. We're going to turn off auto ripple. Hopefully that fixes it. Wow. Oh, that's right. I'm small brain. That's why I was deleting both of them. Okay. So we're going to move that there, and we're going to see what happens. Oh yeah, I have to first tell it to do this. And then we can merge them together. And if you guys have your anaglyph glasses, you can put those on here. Okay, let me fix that real quick. Flip those around. There we go. So it looks like we got a decent amount of depth just by moving 10 frames. But we're gonna fix it a little bit more. There we go. Interesting. Oh, that's right. Because when my camera in my 3D software, it doesn't stay at consistent speed. It starts out slow. I don't know where it went now. Oh yeah, there it is. It starts out slow. Check this out. And it doesn't look like it's doing that, but that's what it's doing. Kind of have to. Let me see if there's something I can do to fix that. Playback real time. It's a little bit easy to see there. How do I make it not do that? I don't know. I don't know how to make it not do that, but you get the idea. Hold up, I'm gonna sneeze. Alright, I sneezed. As you can see, it kind of works. It works really good if it's a consistent speed, which unfortunately the cameras in 3ds Max, at least I haven't been able to figure out a way to keep the speed consistent. But as you can see here, at the beginning, we have a consistent amount of depth. And we can do the same thing down here as well. And there you go, that kind of works, but you kind of get the idea. And there's tons of videos online that have done the same exact thing. But thank you all for checking out this video, and you guys have a great day.